I hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday morning. Good morning. Let me just make sure my chat is up and running right and properly. When you get in here, please like and subscribe. Please show me some love. Um, I would greatly appreciate it. Any love that is thrown my way, any blessings that you decide to bless me, is all going back to the channel. Um, I really want to get this laptop. It does take Wi-Fi. I wanted to make sure that, and it also takes one of, could get the pink mic to match it. That'd be awesome. Hi, Maria G. Yay, it's working. Yay, hi. Do you guys like the hair? I'm really surprised that turned out really. It turned out really, really good. I was so excited about it. And I straightened it. I haven't straightened my hair in a very, very long time. I normally rock the curliness. Hit that like button. Yes, please. And subscribe. It'll help support you. Much love to you, my dear. Um, don't tell me that there's a issue with the thing. Okay, so I do have a few things. Thank you, Maria G, for being here. Do you guys like the pic? I did my hair yesterday. I love your hair color. Oh, I'm glad you did yours too. See? It was just meant to be hair change time, girl. I mean, you did yours yesterday. I did mine last night. I was like, this is what happened, guys. So, I had to dabble into my bill money, of course. Just love that. I just love when unexpected things happen and you kind of have the money, but you kind of don't really have the money to do that. It's meant for something else. Tell me why me and the hubby went out. Okay, so we were going to go to Walmart. I wanted to get a tote to put some of my other purses in and leave maybe just a couple out. And that's the whole reason why I needed to go to Walmart because I've been to the dollar stores. I went to the Family Dollar. I went to all these stores, and I just didn't have that tote that I really wanted. So the hubby's like, well, let's just go to Walmart. So I said, okay, I'm going to go out and roll down the windows because it was kind of hot yesterday. I don't like getting into a hot car. So I go out, roll the windows down, and apparently I didn't turn it back off. Like I didn't turn it on, but I clicked it forward. So everything was running, the radio, things like that. Well, I went back into the house and I think I had to grab my purse and grab him. So I went in and I was like, you ready to go? He's like, yeah, just a second. Let me put this bath time pool into my baby girl's tank, Tangerine's tank. Because it was hot and we were leaving. We were going to Walmart. And sometimes when I go to a store, it's not an easy, quick run in. I'm usually there for an hour and a half at least. And when I have him with me, I tend to rush faster. So we're on the porch. We get ready to go back out to the car. And I got in the car and I turned it off. And I went to go turn it back on. And I'm like, I seen a lot of juice. Like I seen lights light up, certain things, So I knew it wasn't nothing very, very serious. So I knew it was the battery because I knew I had a really old battery to begin with. So I'm sitting there thinking, fuck. If I have to call Geico, get because my mom has me on Geico. I'm on my mom's insurance plan. Thank God my mom doesn't make me pay that. I'm a spoiled kid. By not having to pay my cell phone bill and my car insurance. Those are the two things my mom does not make me pay, and I am so thankful for that because it gives me a little bit money to pay other bills, and she knows that. I mean, like, I've never really been out on my own. Um, Lived with my hubby on our own for 4 years now, so my mom helps me when she can, and that's a big thing that she does for me. Um, I don't have kids either. My brother, they all have kids. I don't have kids, so you know, um, I still get spoiled. But I was like, shit, babe. If I call Geico, we're gonna end up sitting here for 2 hours. That is not even gonna be no sense to go. And just in the nick of time, my neighbor rolls up with his big ass, white ass old Suburban. He's got an old one. And I was like, Matt. I was like, dude, can you give me a jump, dude? He's like, you got jumper cables? And I was like, no, I used to have a set. So I wanted to go at Walmart. The cheapest pair like they had was $14, and I was like, I can go to Family Dollar or a dollar store and get a set for like what, like maybe $10, $12, and it's usually a kit. So yeah, so I ended up. Matt's like, yeah, I got you, and my hubby came out and talked to him, and I was like, well, my husband doesn't know nothing about cars, but my hubby knew how to open the hood. And I was like, Matt, you're going to have to attach the jumper cables because I'm too scared to attach. And as soon as he hooked it to mine, he told me to go ahead and get in the car. He hooked up the cables, and as soon as he hooked them up to my battery, that fucker started. So the only thing is, my battery had a lot of acid coming out of it, and they say sometimes you can clean the acid off the battery, but I just thought, you know what, I got the money, there's no reason not to just get the battery. So I go to Walmart, and it's like this is at 5:35, so I was like, oh my god, we gotta hurry, we gotta get to Walmart then, because Matt's like, don't turn it off right away just in case. And I was like, okay, great. So I get to Walmart. My other neighbor comes over and is like, oh, well, if you buy the battery, I can put it in. And I was like, no, I don't like anybody touching my car unless they're certified mechanics, okay? I spoil my car. I try to make sure that nobody touches her but certified mechanics. I was like, I'm just gonna go to Walmart. I was like, we're in a hurry. We gotta go. It's already 5, almost 6 o'clock. There's a time that they stop taking cars in at Walmart. Thank you, Maria. Thank you for being here too, by the way, babes, and thank you for supporting me. And welcome to everybody who's here. I don't know if anybody else is here, but welcome. So we get to Walmart. I run in and I was like, hey, I need to get the same guy that sold me the 2 brand new tires for my car was there, and I was like, well, hi. I was like, I'm back. I was like, can you sell me a battery? I need a battery ASAP. And so there was 2 types that I could choose from. There was 2 choices. $109 for a battery or $134 for a battery. I went with the $109 one, and then I have a 2-year warranty on it, which is nice. So that way, if anything happens, it's got a 2-year warranty. My old battery, you guys, there had so much stuff around the thing. It was excuse me, it was gross. It was really bad. And it was just like corroded. It was just not. It was kind of cold. I just brushed my teeth, so. Okay. So I did get a battery. It just sucks because, it just fell in the right time, I guess, for me getting it, because that was expensive. Like, I remember batteries when they were like $80, $60, like my Douglas tires that I normally buy are normally 59, 55 or something like that. And at Walmart now they're like $60. But then you have to pay all those extra things because you gotta have your tires rotated and alignment. They gotta, so they charge you. The simple basic one was 34 or 54 for the big one. And I was like, I'm just getting two tires. I was like, I'm just gonna just give me the $34 one. There's no sense in me paying, 100. So I just got the two tires that were for $60 plus. They destroyed my other one, so that was $3 a piece for each tire, so that was $6. And then the $34 thing for them to rotate them, do the alignment, do something else to them. It was like a little package that you had to buy when you got your tires, these tires. So it's just like, give me the two tires on the simple $34 basic one. So that's what we did. So, as I was in, doing my morning routines, I always check. Oh my God, this chair is gonna give out on me one day. I need to put a chair on here on my Amazon wish list. I need a chair. I need a chair. This one is going to. I just don't want to get rid of it because it's so old. But I hear it cracking. Let me see if this thing is together. I asked my hubby to put some wood glue on it the other day, but I don't know if he might not have heard me and did it. So, where is that? There's two articles that I want to talk about for sure before I have to do anything. What is the game plan for today? Where is... I'm having a brain fart. I'm starting to get a headache and know it. Okay, right here. Here we go. So, I was just doing my normal routine of checking the net. And okay, so the Blade had put this out, and this is what it looks like. So this is what I'm gonna talk. This is what the article looks like. And this is from the Blade. I don't know if anybody heard such of a thing called the Blade, but we have the Blade here. And it's also from Newsbreak as well, because that's what it pulls up in. It's Newsbreak, but it says the Blade. So just so if you guys want to go and look at the article yourself, you're more than welcome. Aw, man, the Pascal is live. I love the Pascal show. He's a great creator. So this is in my area. This is Lucas County. So this is exactly where this is weird. It's like a weird case, and it's active, and they need the public's help. Okay, so this is why I'm bringing this one. I'm not sure if it relates to any like domestic violence or, but I do believe it involves something that maybe they're missing, and they were both found dead. So they are asking the publics for help. So, and this is two separate cases. Yeah, I like the Pascal. I love him. He gave us quite a scare. We had to, I did a lot. I did the YouTube thing too. I tagged YouTube and told him, you're taking this man's, he's been doing YouTube for the longest time, but he's so accurate, and if he does fuck up, he makes sure he announces. And he's about to have a baby on the way, and then when you're monetized and that's your only source of income, he got all of his content. Hi, Joey. Yay, you do have it. I did do it. Yay. I hope you like your handy dandy tool. A handy dandy tool. So yeah, he got demonetized for a minute. We had to tag a whole bunch of YouTube people in, because the Pascal, he deserves to, you know. I'm hoping once I, build my platform, I'll be able to just not have to work. Blue suit, yes, he has a blue suit. So we have a couple of them. So this is right in Lucas County. And they're asking for the public's help. So it says the Lucas County Coroner's Office, and this is the building that they're showing. So I'm not sure why and this was 18 hours ago. Man, I'm really liking the new color of the hair. I'm really glad it turned out. I was really weird. Because I've done colors like this before that don't really actually turn out. I can't really lean over because this chair is gonna collapse on me on live TV or live YouTube, and I feel it coming. But this is the picture that they show with the article, so I'm not sure why, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know why. And it's two separate cases. Good, thank you. How's your end? I'm doing okay. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, my Marie. You guys are my homies. At least I got some homies. I got some friends. So Lucas County Coroner's Office. This is from the Coroner's Office is asking for the public's help. Now, I've never seen. Have you guys ever seen the coroner ever ask for help? Has anybody ever seen that? I've never heard of the coroner reaching out and asking for the public's help. I just never have seen that. Nope. Maria G says nope. See, I've never heard of that either. Okay, so says here they're asking for the public's help in finding family members of two Toledo residents recently found dead in separate cases. Michael Miller, 45, died May 27th and was found on the living room couch. Officials said his last known address was 1300 block of South Avenue. Robert Spiegel, 72 years old, died May 29th and was found on his living room floor at his home in the 700 block of Chicago Street. Now, see, that looks kind of interesting. Both found in their living room. One was on a couch, one was on the floor. So I'm wondering if those two circumstances, they're trying to figure out. That's what I get out of this and being like in the criminal justice. Obviously, those two are not, coincidence. Yes, I totally agree with you, Maria. You said it, yep. I mean, don't you think, like, both found in living rooms, and they're supposed to be family members. It says here, finding family members for the two residents recently found dead in separate cases. I don't know, that's just a little tishy. It's a little tishy. It's a little suspicious. It's a little tishy, guys. The cause of death was not specified in either case. But then it gives the phone number. It says the phone number of the coroner's office is 419 213 3900. I could have swear I looked at that. I looked at that. Look at what? That almost looked like my house. 8-year-old, 21 hours ago, an 8-year-old girl dies in a Greenwich house fire. Ugh. That is horrible. This is in Michigan. Ann Arbor, Michigan, 22 hours ago. A man shot to death while walking into an Ann Arbor home. Michigan's only a few hours away from me. Are coroners the police now? I don't know, Maria, but like, that's what I said. That sounded really fishy. Like, why is the coroner's trying to do the investigation of police? Like, he's just supposed to determine how they died, when they died, how they died, what caused them to die. You know, like, that's what a coroner's supposed to do, I thought. But this is just weird. It's just fishy that they are doing what the detectives are supposed to be doing. And I mean, you'd think the cops would be able to find the family members before our coroner could. So I don't get that either. Like the police detectives and the cops should be able to determine who the family members are. So I don't understand that part, but okay. So that just was like, okay. And there's nothing else to the article either. It just says, I mean, it shows all the other ones. Here's one. A man assaulted in South Toledo backyard. On Friday, police are investigating. So, the next one that I wanted to get into is, let me pull up the second article. So this is in my neck of the woods as well. This is this is actually not my neck of the woods, but like it's not that far away from me. And I got these new sandals on. But I didn't just pull that out. Okay. So, this one feels tighter. I could have swore I put it on. I might have to fix that. I could have swore I put my sandal on level 1, and I feel like it's on like level 2 or something. Okay, so the this one is from WTOL. This is like basically our news. We have WTOL and we have 13 ABC, NBC, Fox. Usually NBC shows a lot of Cleveland stuff. 13 ABC and WTOL. I know they mainly do like Toledo. They do bigger stories but not like, I mean, like they advertised, Gabby Petito and stuff like that, but they really didn't, they don't, yeah, it's our local news channel. And so this is kind of alarming. And this person was not going to back down. The person who, put up a fight for their store is amazing, but just let them have it. When it's coming to your life and you're being attacked, I just give it to them. You know what? If any job makes you fight for that store. They should just have insurance on the if that if they would ever to get robbed. Most bigger businesses have an insurance policy for that reason. Well, this lady was like, "Motherfucker, you ain't getting my shit. You ain't getting it." So this is what happened. We're gonna bring out trigger warning pen because I don't know what's all in this article. Um, so it says author is, of course, you gotta give the shout outs to where you get your information. Um, Police claimed one of the okay, so this is three suspects accused of robbing a South Toledo clothing store, assaulting a witness. Okay. Police, thank you, Maria. Police claimed one of the suspects struck a witness in the face. Oh my God. Like, can you imagine just being hit in the face like that out of, just trying to, when she confronted them. So the author, this was published June 5th, 2023, Toledo, Ohio. Authorities are investigating after these suspects allegedly robbed a South Toledo clothing store and assaulted the employees Sunday evening. According to the Toledo Police Report, crews responded to a clothing store in the 1800 block of South Reynolds Road. Now, I kind of know where Reynolds is, so that's, like, it's a little bit of a drive, but it's not. It's like 20 minutes away from me. So 1800 block of South Reynolds Road, approximately 6 p.m., recording a robbery. A witness told police three suspects entered the store and began stealing items. When she confronted the suspects, one of them struck her in the face. Oh my God. The victim followed the suspects out of the store and into the parking lot, where she was struck in the leg by the vehicle as the suspects fled the scene. The victim was not taken to the hospital. If you have any information regarding the incident of the suspects in this incident, police ask that you call or text Crime Stoppers. Crime Stoppers at 419-255-1111. Ooh, that's like Make-A-Wish time. That's like hitting a lotto, 1111. There's that one, and then we're gonna go back to, does it have it on this one? The other one had it on there, so this one doesn't. So let's go to, this one's 12 hours ago. This happened Monday night. Where do I want to go? Read in Newsbreak or go to the publisher's website? We'll go to the publisher's website. Why does that area look familiar to me? Okay, so this one is one person is hospitalized in a Monday evening shooting in Toledo. So this is the area. Pretty sketchy area, right? Looks pretty sketchy. So it says this was published June 5th, 8:26 p.m. Updated 14 hours ago. It says one person was hospitalized after a shooting near Beer Deck in Toledo Monday evening. The Toledo Fire and Rescue Department confirmed to 13 ABC that one person was taken to the hospital with boomshot wounds. The extent of the victim's injuries are currently unknown. So he was, they don't know where he took that shot, but it doesn't say. And it doesn't say what his current condition is. So I'm wondering if they know, they don't know. Um, According to the 13 ABC media partner, the incident happened around 5:20 p.m. on June 5th. Copyright all reserved. That's what it says. I don't see anything else on that one. Oh shit. But we do have. Yes. So do you guys remember me telling you about how my house was shot and the police thinks that it was a random? Well, this is why they think mine was random, okay? I'm going to read you this article that I found. Toledo is scary. Everywhere is scary. I got a comment. Let me comment. Come on. Okay, whatever. Alright, so this one is. Okay, so read in the website. Where's this at? Oh, okay, that's not too Upton Ave. Okay, so this happened, you guys. Published 531. Updated was 531 June 5th, 2023. And this one is this is a woman's home shot at while sleeping inside early Saturday. Police are investigating. So this is why I said they think the cops think my house was just a random, but I still believe that those kids had something to do with it. This has a video too. Well, let's read what. Probably have an ad anyways. Maybe not. I might have to pause me. Hold on.
A West Toledo home shot up while a woman slept inside. It happened just after 3:30 Saturday morning on Barrow Street. That's near Burdan and Upton. The victim told police she was lying in her bed when someone shot several rounds into her home. She was not hit. Call or text Crime Stoppers if you know anything. You can remain anonymous and may be eligible for a cash reward.
Okay. Usually they put up cash rewards. That means that they're really usually desperate to catch that person, especially to get them off the, as a criminal,
thing have to say for himself? Can I have a cup of tea, please?
get him off the street. You know, what if the person has an illegal gun? And how you just gonna shoot up? I mean, you could have shot her while she was sleeping. You could have did some really serious damage. Um, so that's why the cops think it was mine. Let's see, what else do we got here in my area? There's so much. Like, today's just been... This happened Thursday.
One person rushed to the hospital as you slept. This after a shooting on the north side of Toledo. Police tell us there was some sort of altercation outside Zelma's place on Stickney Avenue that led to one person being shot around 11:40 last night. No word this morning how that victim is doing. Right now, police are still looking for the shooter. If you have any information about this, call Crime Stoppers at 419-255-1111.
Wow, so that's another one. So it sounds like the South and like the North are really is getting to be really, really bad. The East Side not so much. I really don't have much trouble over here on the East Side. But like I said, wherever you go, wherever you live, whatever you do, you're gonna have crime that's in, you know, you're not going to be able to get rid of it. We don't have a Batman. You know, this isn't Gotham City. It could be, you know, but I always tell my mom, because she always freaks out about me living up here. I'm like, Mom, I mean, like, granted, poor Clinton nothing's going to happen. I shouldn't say that, knock on wood. But, like, normally, like, little towns don't, you know, go through that, but you know, Port Clinton is more of a drinking. It's a summer town. It's a fish town. It's a walleye capital. Great fish come out of that water. I don't know how, but the walleye is like the best. The perch is really good. In the summertime, there is so many charter boats and so much to do in the summertime. Like I said, in the wintertime, it's a ghost town. But my mom used to freak out about me living up here. Plus, you know, because Port Clinton, I didn't see half the shit that I would see up here. You know, the man throwing shit out at the cops. That was crazy. You know, the gun violence is getting bad, and it's just, there's got to be a better way. And whoever shot up this woman's home in the middle of the night while she's sleeping, I mean, you could have killed her, you know, and I felt like that before. I know what she felt like. Like, my hubby definitely knows because he was home. He was home. So, I do believe there was one more. Didn't we see... Oh, this is in Ann Arbor, Michigan. This is the one I wanted to bring up. 23 hours ago, this happened. Now, this is Fox 2. So, this is Detroit news. I'm back. Yay! I'm glad, Joey. Hi, honey. We're just going over the crime in my area right now. Just because I had found a couple articles that I wanted to bring up, especially the two missing, and they were both found, separate cases, both found in living rooms. One was on the couch, one was on the floor. And then we got, what else happened with that one, Maria? The coroner is, the new police, like, apparently. The coroner's office is asking and is requesting the public to assist with I guess maybe finding the family members of these two bodies that were found, these two humans that were found. One was Robert and I do believe Michael. Were just found dead. And the coroner is out here asking for the public's help when it should be the police asking, like detectives, you know, them type of people should be asking, not the coroner's office. I don't know when the coroner's office became, the police and they're wanting to know this information. That is detectives, It was crazy. Okay, so let's see what I look like with my glasses on and a new hairdo. Okay, so this is the one that I had read that we had skipped over. But this one is a man shot to death by just walking into your home. Could you imagine walking into your home, and something bad happening, and you're like, I just wanted to get home. And I think every time I'm driving anywhere, I just think, man, I just want to get home. I'm the only one that drives in my home, and it just sucks because I could control and what I do. It's that you can't trust the other motor vehicles. You can't trust other people driving. Like, I don't know if I ever came to visit, like if I ever came to the UK or Australia, and they all drive on the separate ways, like of how we drive in the United States. So that would be like really, really weird to try to do. I don't think I could do it. I think I would have to take a taxi wherever I went. Yeah, the detective should have been looking at that case. I mean, two bodies found, different age range, but same location of where their bodies were found, and the coroner's the one asking for the information. That whole thing just seems fishy. So this is a man shot to death while walking into an Ann Arbor home. A man is dead. Wait, what? This article could turn so different, though. Okay, so a man is dead okay, I gotta start. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. A man is dead after someone he knew confronted him and shot him as he entered his Ann Arbor home. Okay, so you're getting ready to walk into your home, and a friend that you thought you knew. My God, this is crazy already. Opposite sides of the world confuse me. I know. Police said the 24-year-old victim was walking up to his home in the 2500 block of Sandalwood Circle at 10:20 p.m. when a 22-year-old suspect approached him and shot him. Oh my Jesus. As the victim entered the home, the suspect followed him and continued shooting. Police said the victim's 3-year-old son and his 23-year-old girlfriend were also in the home. Oh my God. Breathe. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my God. So his 23-year-old girlfriend and their 3-year-old son. Can you imagine that little boy is traumatized right now because of it? The girlfriend's got to be traumatized. So, I mean, if you can imagine what that little boy is gonna have to go through, seeing his dad being shot to death. Officers found the woman outside when they arrived. She told them that he had escaped, but her son and boyfriend were still inside, unarmed, in an upstairs bedroom. The suspect who fled the home was arrested in a parking lot near the scene without incident. Okay, so the police got him. The guy didn't give him no complications. He didn't fight, didn't run. Well, that's good. The motivation remains under investigation, and police say there's no threat to the public. Well, no, yeah, that's good. Um, they don't know his motive. I want to know what the guy's motive is too. Like, how could you just think it's okay to? And this is a guy he thought he knew, like a friend. It said, I thought. 24-year-old victim was walking into his home on 25 Sandywood. A 22-year-old suspect approached him and shot him. As the victim entered his home, the suspect followed him, continued shooting him. Officers found the woman outside. She told him that she had escaped, but her son and boyfriend were still inside. The child was unharmed. Oh, okay. Now I'm reading this right. Okay, so. Oh my god. Okay, so she had escaped. Her boyfriend was upstairs. With her 3-year-old son. So the man that was shot was with his 3-year-old son. So can you imagine what that little boy is going to have to go through? I could have swore it said he knew him though. But maybe I read that wrong. Maybe I didn't. I thought the suspect knew. I thought that's what I just read, but maybe I didn't just read that and I'm just crazy, apparently. Huh. Well, so I'm wondering if money was the motivation or if, drugs could have been involved. Could be numerous things. What could be the motivation for this guy to do that? And there's a kid in the room, and you're gonna continually shoot somebody. And then the girlfriend got out, but she wasn't able to. She escaped, but she wasn't able to get her baby. But thank God the baby was unharmed and upstairs, in the upstairs bedroom. So the baby was not hurt, which is good. Baby was not hurt. So that baby's going to have a lot of trauma issues. Let's see if there's any more. That was the most popular one. This is also in Ann Arbor, Michigan. This one is shots fired. Another shots fired into this one's into an apartment. It says this is all A4 All About Ann Arbor is the website that I'm reading from. And it basically says shots fired into an apartment on U of M's North Campus after woman with knife asked for water. Oh my God. And this is the North Campus. So this is at, this happened June 6th, 2023 at 6:30 a.m., guys. And it says here, this is the campus. Cute little campus, ain't it? Very cute little campus. I wish it would give an article instead of me trying to always read it. But I know my glasses are. Hold on, folks. Just give me 2 seconds. I don't want to get a headache because I have dirty glasses, and usually sometimes that'll happen to me if my glasses are too dirty. And so I just figured yes, I can see now. I can see now the rain is gone. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Chair, please don't give out on me. Okay. Oh boy, I gotta get myself a new chair. Because if I don't, I'm not gonna wear this pink one. I have a white one that I'm gonna wear with this green one because the pink don't really not gonna wear this one. I have a white one because this one doesn't have pockets in it, and I like ones with pockets, so I have a longer white one that I'm gonna wear with this. So there's my outfit for the day. Here's my outfit for the day. Okay, so let's go to this article really quick. It says, let's see what it says here. So this is on a campus, guys. So shots were fired, maybe to like maybe it's an apartment on campus, I'm guessing. So it says shots were fired into an apartment on the University of Michigan's North Campus after a woman with a knife had asked a resident for water and then got into a scuffle with him. Police said the shooting happened around 8:25 p.m. Monday, June 5th at the Northwood 2 building in the 1600 block of Graham Circle in Ann Arbor. Police learned that the woman had shown up to the resident's apartment and tried to force her way inside. She entered without permission and requesting a glass of water and directions, according to authorities. The resident said the woman had an unopened folding knife in her hand, and he suffered minor injuries during the brief scuffle. Oh my gosh. Officials said, so at least he put it on your wish list to chair. Maybe I will, because this thing is, I can hear it creaking. It's just old, and it came with my dad gave me the chair and the desk, and the chair is dying, and I didn't want it to die just yet. My hubby has put wood glue and stuff on it. I can't sit still. I'm moody. I'm fidgety. I can't help it. That's just how it works. I'm sorry. Okay, so this poor guy gets attacked for protecting his own home. Like, how does that happen? Um, the woman left the apartment after the scuffle, and less than a minute later, 2 gunshots were fired through his window. According to police, nobody was struck by gunfire. Officials described the woman as being about 22, 23 years old. She's between 5'2" inches, 5'6", or 5'2", 2 inches, and 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighed about 120 pounds. She had red hair, long braids, and was wearing a pink cropped shirt and short jean jacket, police said. Cropped shirt and a short jean jacket. Well, they didn't list what pants she was wearing, now did they? If anyone with information is asked to call the UM Division Public Safety and Security. So like I said, this was on a apartment for when you go to college and stuff. But usually in Ann Arbor you don't see as many crimes and stuff. You don't see I don't really hear about Ann Arbor or Michigan. And that Michigan I drive up to every now and then. I go up to Michigan. So that's kind of odd to see. I'm guessing it says the University of Michigan South Campus. The flowers are gorgeous. So yeah, that was that article. This one is Dearborn, man killed while walking into a store downtown. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Okay, so this one is... I'm not sure if this guy's the suspect or if he's the victim. So this is... Okay, so Dearborn man killed while walking into a store at downtown Flint bus station. This is by Amber Ainsworth, published 23 hours ago. Yay! My money's ready. Detroit, Fox 2 Detroit. I'm wondering if this is the suspect because it shows him. So this one says a suspect in custody after police say he shot and killed a Dearborn man inside of a bus station in downtown Flint last week. Jamal Kine, Kine, 23, was working at a store inside the MTA bus station when Stand-Faced Robinson, 38, allegedly shot and killed him around 12:15 Thursday. Police officer who heard gunshots followed Robinson to the nearby church where he tried to hide. Detectives who arrived found Robinson hiding between cars and located his gun nearby. Police said Robinson is charged with a first-degree murder, a felon in possession of COIF, a firearm, a felon in possession of ammunition, carrying a concealed weapon, and 3 counts of felony firearm. He is charged as a fourth offenser, habitual offender. You think? You know what gets me the most is, thank you, babes. I do need a chair. I need to get a new one, guys. Maybe I'll just put this one up and just hold on to it for, for sentimental reasons. Or maybe I'll just, decide I do want to have a bonfire one night and, get rid of it and use it for wood. So those are some of the stuff that's happening around the area. Now, Michigan, those are normally further out. I normally don't see much about Michigan, but since it was up there, I thought, okay, we'll just go over it. I wanted to give you guys something kind of educational, something that somebody, what's going on, because like I said, a lot of people are far away and they don't know, like what's happening in my area. You guys wouldn't know about it. I mean, Maria, you're in the UK, and it's just interesting to see all the crime and everything, even the good stuff that comes out of it. Like at least, we at least know they caught the guy, so that's a positive. That's a positive thing, where a lot of these cases, some of them, the perps were, arrested. The only thing that makes me really, really wonder is why in the hell is the coroner asking, I just can't get over how silly that really sounds. This one's in Detroit, Michigan again. So Detroit, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, Warren, Michigan. This one is in So this is all Michigan right now. Every single one of these things right now that I'm seeing is in Michigan. But it's really crazy. There's Lansing, Michigan. There's Royal Oak, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan. There's a lot of them. So maybe we should start doing a Detroit series of crime. Oh, it's okay, hippie grandma. We're still going. We were just going over Detroit, Michigan. There's a lot of Michigan crime lately. I think Maria, I've talked about 4 of Michigan's. There's been so much. We did the suspect at the clothing store. Now remember they hit the witness in the leg with a car. But she wasn't taken to the hospital. I do believe, so that one is still going on investigating. We got the UM Michigan campus apartment had a shooting. And the woman had a knife, and he sustained some scruffle wounds. That happened in Michigan. We got the suspects who hit the lady with that was protecting the store. they robbed a clothing store. They didn't list the clothing store per se, but they listed the address basically, and it was on Reynolds. There's that one, and then we went over suspect 22 arrested after fatally shooting a man 24 in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Is that the one that we did already? Is this a video? Probably not. This is, you guys. This is. Look, guess what? Yeah, so much in Michigan. Yeah, there's a lot. Maria. Oh, I'm so excited they got that guy. Oh, yeah, that's right. They did get him. They just didn't know. Oh, and the case is pending prosecutor's review. So the police are investigating a motive and say they do not believe his was a random shooting and that there's no threat. So that's something new that we didn't know about. This is the guy that was shot and his girlfriend escaped, but the little boy was found with the dad dead. So they got the guy. They kind of figured out what his motive might be, and they do not believe it was a random shooting. So at least we got a little bit. That's a new update because the last one I read, it did not show all. It didn't list all that, and this was 22 hours ago. And this is this is Ann Arbor, Michigan. CBS Detroit. A woman shot while riding her. Oh my God. This is why taxi cabs and Ubers. I'm so glad you are here though, Hippie Grandma. Thank you for being here, honey. I appreciate your love. I appreciate you just being here and supporting me. Even if you're late, that's okay. I hope you like the new hairdo. I kind of like it too because I'm always worried that this isn't going to come out right. Purples usually don't come out in my hair too well. I mean, this is kind of looks red, but it really is, it's purple. And like, I can just, like, I think it looks really, really good. I think my mom's going to be happy with it because I always get these hair colors and they don't ever really work out that well. And my mom's going to be like, see, I told you spent way too much. Because the hair dye I've been buying, like both boxes of hair dye was $11.97. And that was at Walmart. Usually, if I get the L'Oreal or the Farrah one or the Swatcher, I don't know, there's another guy with the SW or SK. This one is M20 Orchard Glow Warm Violet. I want to say this is the color, so it turned out really, really good. I think it pretty much, I don't know, I really love it. I love the color of it. Love it. Is these the other gloves? No. So it is from, I knew it. It was a L'Oreal Freya one. I just went all over the floor. I really love the color. It suits you. Oh, thank you, Maria G. Thank you, my sweetheart. So, There is a lot. Oh my god. A 10-year-old boy steals SUV to visit mother in the Detroit, police say. Oh my god. We have to click on this one. I hear birds out there fighting. Maybe not. I don't know what I just heard. Alright. This one says, boy steals SUV to visit mother in Detroit. Police say, and this is by Bob D'Angelo, Cox Media Group. COX Media Group. National Content Desk 1 day ago. I've showed you the picture. A 10-year-old boy, Michigan boy, is accused of stealing an SUV, leading authorities on an interstate chase because he wanted to visit his mother in Detroit. Police said the boy allegedly stole. How does a 10-year-old steal? My chair's creaking. I'm gonna fall through on live YouTube, I swear. So please, if anybody wants to help, fund me, help me get a new chair, or even help me get the laptop that I really want to get, so that way I don't have to sit here and me read it and me hold this big tablet when I can just get on StreamYards and just do the stream button and you guys can see what I'm reading instead of me doing this constantly. It is truly a pain in the butt, and I really want to see my channel grow because there's not too many, mine's more for educational, purposes. I am trying to find positives out of these stories, like the one bad story that we had went over. The positive was they got the guy, they narrowed down his motive, they know it wasn't a random shooting, so there was a positive in that. Yes, that little boy's probably going to be traumatized for the rest of his life, and the mom is too. Now she's going to have to be a single mother. Hopefully the woman's got support, and hopefully that guy that did this to him gets charged and gets nailed to the book. Oh, and by the way, I normally don't do green eyeshadow either. So today I'm just being out there. I'm being just fearless. I want all my women out here who've been through some shit, I want you just to be fearless and just rock on, I'm so glad that, you all are here. That means the world to me. Okay, so this one's going to hopefully have a positive outcome. But I wonder what was so desperately... What did he have to go so desperately to see his mom in Detroit? That's what I don't understand. And then how in the heck did he was able to steal a 2017 Encore? And those Buick Encores, those are pretty nice. Oh yeah, happy grandma. I had to, me and the hubby had tried to go get a tote for me. I wanted to spiffy up my makeup room, my office, and I wanted to clear some space off this rack that I could possibly use for something else. So I had to go get a tote for my other purses. I have one tote, but I needed another one because some of these are my designer bags. Some of them are my goods. I keep, I don't know. So I have two totes now full of purses. And that's what I needed. I needed another tote to keep all my, good designer bag ones in. And so I went to go, me and the hubby, I went out there, rolled the windows down. I turned the key back to roll the windows down. Well, apparently I didn't turn it back. So we're inside. He's putting a water bowl in for the dragon. I'm finishing getting ready. I grab my purse. I said, come on, let's go. We get out to the car. I turn the key thing off because I realized I still had it on. I go to turn the key on, to turn the car on. It won't start. And I'm thinking, oh my god, I got a dead battery. So the neighbor just so happened, fly by, coincidence, neighbor was coming home. He has a big older SUV. He knows cars. And he said my battery had a lot of stuff, like the acid was all around it was very corroded. So I was like, great. Time is rushing because I know Walmart's usually stop taking cars at a certain time. Thank God we get there about 5:30, about 6 o'clock. I run in and I ask him, I was like, hey, I need a battery. Is it okay to turn it off? Can you sell me a battery and put it in? The cheapest, mind you, back in the day, I've been driving since I was 18 years old. Batteries back then were like $60, $59. Do you know how much my battery costed? $109. I was like, oh my god. Plus, I had to pay taxes. At least this time, there wasn't no extra stuff you had to buy for like the tires. I had to buy this extra package and then the taxes and then dispose the tires, you know. With this, I didn't have to do any hidden fees. I asked the guy this time. I said, "So, do I have any hidden fees I need to worry about?" He's like, he's like, well, just the taxes, and I'm like, okay, because he knew for the tires here, I thought it was just going to be $60 for each tire, plus the $3 to dispose of the other two tires, which would have been $6, plus 34 for them to do. Yeah, that's a lot. $109. Or the other one was $134. So I was like, I'm going with the cheaper one. It has a 2-year warranty on it. So, but yeah. Wonder what they wanted. The girls from down there. So yeah, it was too much. But thank God the neighbor. But the other neighbor wanted to hold me up, and I was like, look, dude, you can't be holding me up and shit, you know? Like, so, it says, because he was like, I just go by I'll put it in for you, know. I was like, no, because I have to have it reprogrammed. It has to be, you know, mine has a computer, so it needs it. Okay, so this says, the boy allegedly stole a 2017 Buick Encore SUV on May 27th in Signacaw County. The Detroit News reported police dispatchers received a call from OnStar that the vehicle had been taken from a residence in Buena Vista Township, according to the newspaper. The Michigan State Police was notified about 1:40 p.m. that the stolen SUV was traveling at a high rate of speed on southbound Interstate 75. MLive.com reported. Troopers located the SUV and attempted to get the driver to stop. According to WDIV TV, the boy continued to drive, but the SUV came to a stop after he bumped into a guardrail near the Birch Run exit. The television station reported OnStar was able to remotely disable the vehicle at that point. Well, thank God, because, you know, what if the accident happened? This little boy's only 10 years old. Like, that'd be some scary shit, you know. According to the troopers, the boy said he had stolen his mother's vehicle because he wanted to drive to Detroit to see her. They reported The boy apparently had been staying with relatives before the alleged theft, according to the website. There were no injuries, and the vehicle sustained minor damages. The news reported the boy was taken to Seneca County Juvenile Detention Center. Somebody is saying this article has been shared numerous times. They're not happy about it. Well, the good positive thing is, out of this, they got the little boy safe and sound. He's safe. The car has a little minimum damage, which can be repaired. You can't bring back your kid, so there we go. We got some positives out of our today's stuff. I will be live tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to go over that missing... Oh no, I cleared it out. Dang it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Is it still there? Yeah. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to go over, I swear, tomorrow we're doing it with nothing postponed. I'm going to get up first thing in the morning. I have my notes, I do believe. I do want to write down, actually, there is a few that I want to write down. I want to try to get all of the men, which I see some names now, of the serial killer. Tomorrow morning we're going to do, and I got 2 new tires, Miss Hippie Grandma, which are just expensive too. So tomorrow we are going to go over the UK serial killer, and she's a woman. She's a woman serial killer of men, okay? So her target was men. She killed them graphically, and some of them were. And I did find now where they listed some of the names. I wanted to make sure I had all the names before we went through all this. So tomorrow morning, maybe around 9:45, 10 o'clock, because I like to get up in the morning, have my coffee, wake up a little bit, take my medicine, and that has to kick in for a little bit before I can, and what I usually would like to be, presented to you instead of not put together, okay? I hate that. I mean, some people don't care. I do, but it's just me, and I'm a small channel. So please make sure you guys like and subscribe. Thank you, my mods, for being here. I love all my mods. I have great mods, and this room is peaceful and happiness. We haven't had any drama, thank God. Knock on wood. We don't like drama, of course. We're just a happy stoner place that does educational crime videos, crime topics. We also do DV and SA. I do have a SA story coming to you guys, and that one's really hard. That one's even harder than some of my domestic violence stuff that I've been through. I want to bring it to you guys. It's just, I don't know if I'm ready for that just yet. But it's important. Yes, like Maria G said it. I also do have a Cash App. If you guys would like to bless me, you're more than welcome to. If you like to bless me and maybe, give me a tip or a suggestion, or if you have a case, maybe tonight I can find out what my email is for Yahoo. And what I could do is I could put my Yahoo on my tablet, and that way you guys can send me and email me stuff. I don't want to put my normal one. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you. I want to put my email on there, but my normal email that I normally use that for like doctors, important stuff. Sometimes I get coupons in my email, some spammers, of course. So I try to use my Gmail one for like all my payment stuff when I pay bills. So I don't really want to put that one on here. I do have a Yahoo one. I just don't remember the Yahoo email. It's on my phone. but it has my name and stuff. Maybe I can create one that says Truth Seeker. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But I also got to figure out how to get that music off of StreamYard. So thank you all. I do have an Amazon wish list as well. I'm gonna add a chair, at least maybe one with a roll around. I'm on carpet though, so I might have to have one of those clear mats that they usually have in offices. So maybe I'll have to get one of those to put with a chair. Which I could probably get one at Office Max, maybe Walmart. I used to have a really nice office chair, and I left it at my mom's, and then my friend got a hold of it, and it's been ruined. Just got, dog scratches all over it, I'm sure, and, make a new Gmail under Truth Seeker. That's a good one, hippie. That maybe I can add. I just was wondering, maybe I can do a Yahoo one, maybe, or do Gmail. I just don't want to do, if I log into this Gmail, because right now both of my Gmails for my phone and this are my main email that's hooked, that runs everything. Because with Google, you gotta have a Gmail account, you gotta have a Google account. So I have my main one on there. I'm wondering, and so I don't want to delete it, my Gmail one, because I do have a game on here that I play, and that is connected to my. So I'm gonna have to either make a Yahoo one or AOL. Doesn't AOL have one? Hotmail. I'm going to have to make one and put a different one other than Gmail, because like I said, my Gmail runs off that one, and this could be a pain in the ass to try to get my game won't work anymore if I disconnect mine. That's one thing about buying games or playing a game faithfully. And I try to play this game faithfully, keeps my mind off of things. Like I say, I have less visions or flashbacks, as people call them. But yes, so tomorrow morning, we are definitely no ifs and buts about it. I'm not going to search for any crime in my area, because every time I do, we get distracted. But that serial killer, she is a long one. Because I want to be able to go through the victims as well. I want to be able to give the victims their bright light and shine. And, because what she did was horrible. Some of the stuff that she did was not good. It was very sad. So that is a big one. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to say 9:45, 10 o'clock. I'm usually late, but that's a good idea, yes. So I'm not going to look at, Maria, I'm not going to look at anything news-related, news articles. We'll just jump into that big, long one, and maybe have our morning chit-chat before the shindig happens, So, okay, I hope you all have a blessed one, and I will see you all later, okay? Much love. Thank you, my beautiful mods, my friends.